this first one's for Matthew. Just obviously a lot of build up for game one. Just how happy are you guys with how you started that game, especially the first 15 minutes? You not only get a goal, but you don't even give them a shot on goal.
Yeah, I thought we played really well to start the game. Bob was not really tested, and then he got a lot at once, including their goal, which we'll fix. But all in all, I was pretty happy with the first period, especially the start. We had 4 lines and 60 going, and when Bob was counted on, he was huge for us.
Tim Reynolds with the AP. Carter, can you take us through the goal? It seemed like you almost knew exactly what Barkey was going to do. What did you see in that play?
Yeah, I mean, we got a power play. I had a nice entry there, and I gave the puck to Barkey and went to the net. I didn't even see the pass; it just hit my stick. That's how well Barkey can pass the puck. So put it on Barkey's stick, pretty much.
Jordan McPherson, Miami Herald, for both of you guys, just I believe there was over 100 hits combined between both teams. Just game one playoffs, the rivalry. Just how much did you guys anticipate the physicality that was going to come into the game, and also being able to match Tampa while also not letting it impact how you guys want to go about how you play?
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you start the series off, game one, everyone's trying to be physical and kind of set the tone for the series. And I think we came out hot, getting lots of hits, and they're hitting us back, and it was just a good physical game, I think.
Yeah, everybody got a hit, it says there, so I don't think I've ever seen that. Somebody had 10. Yeah, a lot of hits.
Colby Guy, Floridahockeynow. I just want a question for Matthew. You were out there for the last couple minutes there on the 6-on-5. You were out there making some pretty big defensive plays, and that was something you were working on all year. I mean, how did you kind of get to this point where you've improved a lot on the defensive end?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I had a lot of work to do on the defensive side when I came down here from Calgary. Worked on that a lot. And I think just over last year's playoff, fine-tuning it a little bit, especially come this time, it's so important to be able to play at both ends of the ice and be counted on in those situations. And especially when you're out there in a 6-on-5 situation, it's defense first. And but yeah, I think I've had to work on it. Just had to. So yeah, I've worked on it all year, and hopefully both sides of my game, the offense and defensive side, are peaking at the right time here.
Question for Matthew, David Swart from the Hockey News. Just wanted to get your opinion now that you've tasted Florida Tampa playoff intensity, just what you think of it, and did it live up to whatever the expectations you may have had for it?
Yeah, game one was great, especially being on the winning side. I think that the last few series against them, they've taken game one, so it's good to get out and get the lead in the series. Game one's very important. But I thought the fans here were amazing. Our fans have been so good all year. And coming out for the first period there, I had goosebumps, and during everything, the anthem, the first few shifts, they're very passionate down here. I love playing in front of them, but yeah, I had chills definitely during that first period. It was really cool.
Hey, Bill Price from NHL.com. For either one of you, obviously you guys kept them tight, they kept you tight. As offensive players, can you describe what it's like to sort of play in such a tight game? Is it frustrating? Do you just wait for your opportunities?
I think it's not really frustrating. I think we kind of come in here, we expect it. I mean, every game we're playing against a really good team, and it's going to be a take-checking game. We know they have weapons, they know we have weapons, and I think anytime you come to one of these games, you're expecting it, and it's going to be one break that wins the game kind of thing. And that's kind of what makes it so intense and fun and exciting, I think. And that's generally our kind of mindset.
Alex Baumgartner, 5 Reasons Sports Friday Review. All year long, your goaltending has been one of the best, if not the best in the league. And once again, down the stretch, what can you say about what Bob did today?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like every game he makes a phenomenal save. You saw what he did last year in the playoffs, and he was our best player and kind of our best player all year again. So we have so much faith in him back there. He's our backbone, and when we need a big save, he makes it and gives us a ton of momentum.
Last question.
Hey, it's John Evanson from CBS 12 News. Just off what you said about the chills and all that stuff, it takes a while sometimes for teams to get into playoff mode. The fact that you guys went so deep last year with such a large core of your team combined with the atmosphere out there, is it easier for you to just click into that mode? Because it certainly looked like it today.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's very hard going all the way to the finals and then getting up for games to start the year. If I'm being completely honest with you, like, it's hard to make the playoffs, so like you got to find a way to get back there. But I mean, we've been waiting all year for this moment now to have a chance to do what we didn't do last year. So I think like you didn't even have to ask guys; you could just see it on their faces how fired up they were. And you know, we had a great start to the season, which you know, ultimately led into this. But I just think as the season goes along, like you just get that much more excited for what's potentially going to happen come April, May, and June. So. I mean, you didn't have to talk to the guys today. You could just see it on their faces. So we were fired up.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you very much.